Welcome in, welcome in, welcome into the lab, welcome into the stream. It is Wednesday the 15th. I hope you all had a good last couple of days. So I'm, of course, your host, the Energy Mixologist. What I'm going to do is going to make a drink really quick, and then we'll jump in and play some Madden. We're playing Madden 24 today, franchise mode, with the Dallas Cowboys. All right, let's go ahead and make the drink. So what do I got today? I think I've done this one recently. It's Sneak Grape Crush. I feel like, I don't think, my wife's not a big fan of grape, but I, in my own way, enjoy it. So it's one of those ones that isn't my go-to. It's there's levels. I think everyone who enjoys energy drinks has levels of favorite drinks, and grape's not always the one I reach for the most. So sometimes it gets forgotten, which is why this tub is basically completely full. Um, but I figured today was a good day. Let's go ahead, get it made. Let's make a drink. Let me grab the liquid death, and then we'll jump in after that. Alright, if you weren't here for Monday's stream, like I mentioned last time, what I do when I'm making an energy drink with sparkling water is I pour a little bit of the water in, then I stir up the water, and then I stir as I continue to pour. So that's why it's a little bit different when you're working with a sparkling drink. A little energy powder ASMR there. So what we got here is a little bit custom rosters. We got the most up-to-date injuries. And then I went through, updated, pulled in some free agencies onto the team, free agents onto the team. We're going to start week 1. Let's take a look over the team first off to get you kind of caught up. Depth chart. So Dak is, of course, the starter. I signed Colt McCoy. I put Trey Lance on the practice squad just because he still can be. I'm sort of in this place where I'm not sure if Dak's going to be the long-term starter as we look towards 2024's draft. Being a USC guy, I know Caleb Williams is in the draft, so of course that would be interesting. If we perform well, of course, then we probably won't be there to draft him, but maybe we can trade up and draft him. Colt McCoy's backup. Halfback Tony Pollard. We signed Leonard Fournette and Kenyon Drake off the streets, and then practice squadded the rest. Derek Watt is going to be our fullback. He was a free agent. It's always interesting to have one of the Watt brothers on the team, especially the one that plays offense. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup is our top 3. I signed Robbie Chosen, T.Y. Hilton off the streets. And then Jake Ferguson is our 6th-string wide receiver, which you shouldn't see often. Mercedes Lewis got signed off the streets. Jake Ferguson is the backup, and Luke Schoonmaker is the 3rd string. We know Luke Schoonmaker is a superstar development trait, so we definitely want to try and get him involved. We just have to see what he has. 70 overall tight end isn't really helpful to an offense that's trying to win now. Tyron Smith is, of course, our starting left tackle, with Taylor Lewan getting signed off the street. Decent backup. Tyler Smith is our left guard. Andrew Norwell was signed off the street to back him up. Ben Jones was signed off the street to replace Tyler Bayadaz. So he's our backup. Of course, the captain, Zach Martin, is going to be our right guard. And then we don't have a right guard backup, a true right guard backup, so it's going to be Andrew Norwell is going to back him up as well. Lyle Collins got signed off the street, former Cowboy, we know him well. And then Terrence Steele is going to be his backup. Left end, DeMarcus Lawrence wrecking havoc at left end. Dante Fowler's going to be on backup, and then Vinny Curry is going to be third string. We picked him up off the street. Micah Parsons is going to be the right end, followed by Dorrance Armstrong and Robert Quinn. D tackles, Osa Odigizua, Chandler Jones, Jonathan Hankins, and then 2 right ends. Marquise Bell is going to be our starting left outside linebacker with Damian Wilson backing him up, and then third strings Jason Pierre-Paul, we signed off the streets. Rashawn Evans is going to start the start middle linebacker. Alexander Johnson is going to be secondary. We don't have a third middle linebacker there. Damon Clark is going to be our starter. Joe Schobert is our secondary right outside linebacker, and then Jason Pierre-Paul is the third. So cornerbacks, we're going to notice kind of the big injury. Stephon Gilmore is our starting number 1 corner because of the injury to Trayvon Diggs. Daron Bland is going to be second. Casey Hayward signed off the street is going to be third string. Jordan Lewis is going to be fourth string. Chris Harris Jr. signed off the street is going to be fifth string. Malik Hooker is going to be our starting free safety, backed up by Byron Jones, old friend Byron Jones. And then Xavier Rhodes, I moved him from corner to free safety. Since I had 5 corners already, I figured move him to free safety. He's still a 76 overall, and he's going to be a good third string free safety. Byron Jones was initially a corner as well, but he played free safety for us at times, so we moved him back there. Strong safety, Jaron Kearse is going to be our starter. Donovan Wilson is backing him up, and then Jason Verrett, who was also a corner, moves back to strong safety. He's a 76 overall. He'll be a solid third option. Kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Brian Anger is our punter. And then the rest of the special teams, nothing all too special. So that's kind of the basics that we went through. We signed a bunch of guys off the streets to try and give us decent depth. So we're going to work through a couple games here today and try and see if we can start running towards the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and jump on into game number 1 against the Giants. Let's see if we can shut out the Giants like the real Cowboys did.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Cowboys and the Giants under the lights on Sunday night.
I don't know. It looks like Danny Dimes is injured in this game, so something to think about too.
Sunday night opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at 2 teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
All right, looks like we are kicking off to start the game. There is, we want to make sure we avoid the, I don't know if it's just in MUT or if it is also in franchise. There's a huge uptick in kickoff return touchdowns here in the last year or two, so we want to make sure we avoid that this game. All right, so it looks like they Are they running out old friend Matt Barkley? Okay, so Danny Dimes is injured and looks like they didn't have a better option than Matt Barkley, which is interesting. So this is going to be one of those. This is going to be one of those games that we're going to constantly try and constantly get pressure and show Matt Barkley and see what Matt Barkley can do. Especially, I mean, a 50 overall, you know, that's, you know, Madden's moved down or changed a lot of the ratings over the years. You know, 50 overall used to be a lot different, but a 50 overall, you know, now is definitely going to be tough for them to win this game. They're going to have to rely on Saquon. So we need to make sure we stop the run and get a lot of pressure on Matt Barkley when it's long situations. There we go. Early picked off by old friend Byron Jones.
Picked off Byron Jones. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That's gonna we're gonna need a lot of pressure in Barkley's face. You know, he's a professional quarterback, but he is definitely not an NFC East winning quarterback.
The beauty, though, is this happening early.
Turned his head, got out in front of it, put his arms on it. Perfect play. Exactly what we want from that, you know, backup free safety.
So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads.
Yeah, like I mentioned, this year's going to be interesting for Dak. Got to figure out what I want to do with him heading into the 2024 draft. And is he going to be the long-term playoff quarterback? Is he going to be the long-term Super Bowl winning quarterback? Ooh, did not hold that block. Nothing there for Tony Pollard, but nothing he could do. All right, let's try this stretch.
Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beat.
We should be able to get outside. Tony Pollard could not spin and get. So two rushes, -1 yard. So now we're going to try and go in the air. I want CeeDee Lamb over the top, but I also want to look for. Oh, gave it right back. I was hoping I could make that pass to Mercedes Lewis, but it was just not there. This is, you know, these are the plays that I can't really blame Dak on. I mean, that's my decision making, but tough. Oh, good jump.
He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Saquon had both those guys coming.
2nd and 10.
So what I like to do is I like to rush a lot. You know, I'm not usually one to work the linebacker and things like that. Just trust the linebackers to make the plays, and then I'm going to try and get to the quarterback.
And another Buffalo and the Jets right here in this very stadium tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? But of these two teams, Charles, Giants and Cowboys,
trying to rush with Byron Jones, force a bad decision. So Matt Barkley just throws the last 2 passes away. Nothing there, I guess.
Extremely, and on the defensive side of the ball, they take it away from teams, but don't count out the Giants.
All right. So after those dramatics of back and forth interceptions, let's try and start a drive.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
At the 9 or the 6.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Try and get outside. Oh, man. He played that lane perfect.
On the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
All right, so we got to make better. We got to hold the run better, and we've got to make better decisions with Dak. Let's try and start off with a run behind Derek Watt and see if we can get some yards. There's some yards. Break a tackle. Oh, and an injury to our center.
I don't
Not a good start. Luckily, I think our backups. I think our backup is decently rated, but still good. There's a good hole for Tony Pollard. 8 yards.
This is the other one. Guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch.
Pectoral strain. Let's swap in. It's a medium injury, so we don't want him to re-aggravate it super quick, and we can probably survive with having him sit for a play or two. Oh, right. God, no one blocking. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Lawrence there. I think it's DeMarcus Lawrence. It probably isn't. Dexter Lawrence just eating alive. Let's try and see if we can hit. There we go. Ferguson finally. So Dak's 1 for 2 with a pick. So not exactly a great start, but I'm wondering if we can burn the corner over there with Lamb. And I don't think so, but let's try this. Oh, man, I thought he was going to cut in. Okay. Dak, let's inside run, 2nd and 10. Let's option out and run slants and hope that Cooks or Lamb can. Good defense. We're just not getting anything started here. Let's try PA crossers and see if Brandon Cooks can get open. Open. Can he make that throw? Perfect throw. And the touchdown. Dak to Brandon Cooks. Cowboys finally capitalize with the touchdown.
47 yards. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
All right, and a quick extra point. Easy.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
All right, let's go ahead and kick that deep. Let's try and avoid the kick return. Cheese.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
There we go.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The New York.
All right, Barkley sending back out. It's the 18, so it wasn't really it wasn't a great takeout. But let's go ahead and try and
matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks
see if we can get to him again. See if he can throw it away. He throws it deep to Saquon on the. There we go. All right, Overstorm Brave. Rush. We want to rush Matt Barkley. Having Matt Barkley and Saquon Barkley in the same backfield is gonna really make it weird in this brain. There we go. Micah Parsons with the first sack of the season. Hopefully a lot more of those. Parsons coming off the edge again. Let's see what he does. Can we get a safety? Safety. There we go.
He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the
this is sort of
in those situations.
In this case, this is sort of what you expect when you have Matt Barkley back there as opposed to Danny Dimes. But we're going to run it up because we want to get all the. Oh, come on, Pollard! You cannot fumble the ball like that. Maybe Tony Pollard isn't the answer. He's on a franchise deal, or he's on a franchise. He's on the franchise tag, so he's only on a one-year deal. If there's somebody better in free agency, then we might look to that too. But we'll see what options are available at the end of the season. 9-0. We're heading into the close of the first. 3-2-1. Now we flip the field.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind.
So far, I mean, we haven't been great either. I mean, we threw a pick after picking them off, and we haven't ran the ball well outside of those 2 runs.
The Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6.
Let's try and stretch. bring a left side. Cadavius, I know, is over there. Tyron Smith got a good block. Get around. Not a lot there. 3rd and 3. We're just knocking this run game started. Let's try and do a screen.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
There we go. That should have a lot of room.
And he will have a Cowboys first down.
First down.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because
let's go inside zone.
Blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen.
Actually, let's bring
uses blockers well.
Cook should run on a drag. Let's try that. CD's going to be across the middle.
He gets it to Cook.
Not a lot there. That linebacker was staying with him. Let's try halfback dive right up the middle.
They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower.
Let's run slants and see if Lamb can get open on the slants. Doesn't look like it. There we go. Dak with some legs. 20-yard rush. That opened up the lane.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play.
PA crossers.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Mercedes Lewis is staying into block, and Ferguson is running across the field. Let's see if he can get open. There we go. Good pass. Through the hands. That probably should have been a pick, but we will take it. Another first down. We're slowly driving down the field. Working clock. Inside zone for Tony Pollard. Let's try and get him involved.
They run straight ahead.
Good run. Good blocking.
Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space.
Let's go left side.
Along the way.
They go back to
just enough room.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance.
Can we, what are we, 1st and goal at the
2nd and 2. That means your playbook's wide open. You can run
3.
Just about anything.
Can we fullback dive? Can we fullback dive from here? The thing that I always enjoyed, one of my favorite YouTubers is Not the Expert, and he always brings in fullbacks and tries to get them touchdowns. So sometimes I enjoy that, especially with the fullback I know. The fullback's slowly dying. So bringing in someone like Derek Watt to try and rumble-bumble 3 yards and get a touchdown, especially when he's bigger and stronger than we have Leonard Fournette in, so he's our strong back, but let's see if we can get Watt in. Man, no, can't get him in. Okay, let's change the plan. Let's go slants.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed
Gallup,
correctly that
Cooks.
they would move the ball on
See
the ground,
who's going to be
honed
open.
in on it, and stopped him. Brought that down for a win in the defense's column.
A lot of blue. Oh, Mercedes Lewis with the catch off the drop. Dak throwing into a lot of blue jerseys, and Mercedes Lewis ends up with the look what I found touchdown. Kick this extra point. We used to call back when I played baseball, we would call that look what I found. Is when you stuck your glove out, closed your eyes, turned your head, and prayed that you would find the ball in your glove at the end of that play. And Mercedes Lewis went, look what I found. All right, big kickoff. They decided not to run it out. Probably a smart decision since the last time it only went to the 18.
The New York set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled.
You don't see Madden change up quarterbacks too often. With Danny Dimes injured, who does New York have as the backup quarterback? Tommy DeVito, a rookie, is the same overall as Matt Barkley. So You don't see the computer change quarterbacks that often in game, so it'd be interesting to see if they do bring in Tommy DeVito. It's also, I mean, that is one of the problems with sometimes the AI in some of these games. Most teams, if Danny Dimes is down to begin the season like this, I don't know if you would, well, you might. You might start with Matt Barkley because you think he's a veteran. He's played 10 years, I think. He gives you a chance to win. But when do you go to that rookie to see what you have in him? But big sack by Chandler Jones. They're going to call a timeout with 1:04 left.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 21. Trying for a... completely whiffed on that sack. That was all me. That should have been a huge second sack. But, all right, let's go man fire. If you watch Mutt and like the YouTube streamers and things like that who have the meta plays, you won't see a lot of that in my stream. I kind of just play, so if you're expecting that, sorry. Let's go ahead and call a timeout. 4th and 21. Let's see if we can score again.
They get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
I almost should pull Pollard as the punt returner, but he's our best punt returner. But we got to keep him holding the ball.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboy offense
go.
head out now late in this first half.
Pollard is out there in press. Cooks is coming across. Maybe we can get Pollard beat off the line. Oh, good jump, man. Just got some legs there. Because that definitely, I think, should have gotten. Can we get, okay, so the safety's playing way off. If we can get CD's sort of in press. If CD can get gone, not enough there. Someone come back to the ball. We're not getting protection. All right, let's try. We want a big play. CD. See what the flag is. Holding. Pass interference. Pass interference defense. So sort of a bailout play. We'll take that. That moves us up to the 28. Especially on 3rd down. What a bailout by the Giants defense, but we will take it. Let's run slants and see if we can get Gallup open. Oh, does he get in front? Okay. 20 seconds is called a timeout. We have one more timeout, so we want to try and save it so we can at least maybe kick a field goal. See if we can get Cooks. Dang. 3rd and 3.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target,
2 red zone up.
coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Let's see if Mercedes Lewis. Oh, Drew, he backed. I was hoping to get that over. 4th and 3.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit.
Let's do slant spacing. 4th and 3 with 1 timeout left. Let's go ahead and try. There's only 16 seconds left. Oh, a lot. Dang, with another interception. Not great decision making. Not a great pass. All right, let's try and get a sack. Yeah, they're going to run it off. So we're getting the ball at the half.
So we've we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night
Not
telecast
great
of the new season.
start.
As we
2
get you down
interceptions
the coast
by
to
Dak.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Desmond Ridder with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Dameon Pierce, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, this is going to get a bonkers rating. Bills, Jets at MetLife Stadium. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs.
All right, so we want to focus on running inside, and we want to focus on defend the medium pass.
All right, Coach.
All right, so let's return the ball.
As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Pollard to return from the end zone.
Not a good return there by Pollard.
Him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
All right, let's try and start with the run.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall.
There we go. Good run. 6 yards, 8 yards.
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were
start running again.
Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays
wide open,
you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And Pollard gonna
finally some room to run here. We're gonna work, kind of calm it down. Dak hasn't had a great passing day, so try and run with Pollard.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are
Cook's running across the field. CeeDee's, maybe he can beat his guy off the line. Cook's there. Spin. Oh, man. 3rd and 2.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play.
Let's go inside zone.
It makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first.
Shallow cross. Let's try and see if Ferguson working across. There we go. That should be a first down. First down. There we go. Just enough.
We'll have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way.
I-form stretch and bring in Leonard Fournette. Let's go. Let's actually go back. We'll go right. Let's go. Let Derek lead the way. Dang. A tight end trying to block Thibodeau.
Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now.
2nd and 13.
That they're walking up on.
Let's try counter. Can we get some actual yards? Nope. 3rd and 13.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game.
I don't see what opens up.
Change now. They'll roll him out right. On the run.
Dak. Oh, man. CeeDee got his hands on it.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he
all right,
just
let's punt it away.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football.
All right, let's get back to bothering Matt Barkley.
Now Barkley.
There we go, in a fumble. And rumble. Nope. To the 4, to the 6. Okay, sure. I guess if your offense isn't going to do anything, let the defense do it. Tony Pollard, let's try inside zone and go just off left guard. Inside, nothing there. Fourth, to the 4. Second and goal.
And now defensively,
Try slants.
you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So
there we go. Michael Gallup getting off the line.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
All right, let's go ahead, kick it off.
And they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
Bring Parsons. Parsons got the X. Doesn't have the X Factor lit up yet. 5 there.
On first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. That ground game contained again there, Charles.
Overstorm Brave.
That's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
Oh, dang, he stood right next to him. Oh, what are we defending there? Got all turned around. 2 bad defensive plays there in the same play. Man, it should have been probably at least knocked away, and that should have been a sack.
The shotgun, they run with Barkley. Man, boy, this defense again,
that wonderful
really
Madden AI where the player just stands there. But okay, overload seam.
We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this.
Rolling down the end of the third quarter, we're up 23-0. Oh, and no one's there. Whose man was that?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Barkley looking like, you know, a competent quarterback out here.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
All right, let's split the blitz.
First and 10 at the 11. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And able to break
2nd
one
inches.
tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. That one
Gauge
good
8.
for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few
They're going
inches
to
here.
try and probably run it with Saquon.
Here's
Nope, they
Barkley.
didn't. Oh, good play. Shepard was that whole offense there. He got that pass and he got the touchdown. They're going for 2, which is interesting.
They're going to run it with Barkley.
Unless the thought process is a 23-point lead, so if you go for 3-8s, you're up 24. So
it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example
24, right, so now we just want to drain the clock.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's bring the tempo up to shoot clock, run a counter. So keep the ball on the ground, a couple first downs, and we can walk away.
So the drive's
if we can get any sort of a push, which we can't.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Should I tight end hook?
There defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of
swap the spacing, see if we can get CeeDee Lamb out in the open.
Trying to get to the quarterback.
Nope, right to the linebacker. Goodness gracious. Throwing this game away.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Dak is just not a good enough quarterback to make those sketchy throws. So we're back on defense.
Barkley.
Throwing it away.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
We got to get to Barkley here.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for
Second and 10.
Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
3rd and 8. So they're trying to rush it a little bit, but so far we've held up.
To throw on 3rd down.
Oh.
Toward the back corner of the
Okay, out of bounds. 4th and 8.
This will wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to
They're going to go for it.
4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see
Damian Wilson coming up the middle.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's
don't know. Matt Barkley was throwing that away, I guess. All right, that's fine. Let's run the ball. Try and close this game out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Oh, man.
To begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Nothing there.
Boogie Basham earning himself a tackle for loss as he stops him behind the line.
Let's try another run. There we go. There's some room.
And he's taken
First down.
Before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That should bring it down to the 2-minute warning.
Carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
All the way down, 2-minute
2 minutes
warning.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys.
All right, let's go strong stretch. Leonard Fournette.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Derek Watt on the motion. Wide outside. There we go. There's some room. Stay in bounds. I don't think he did. Nope. Dang. Okay, that's fine. A big run for Leonard Fournette there, but we got to stay in bounds.
Damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Ooh, big hole for Tony Pollard, but just couldn't get there. 2nd and 6.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
3rd and 3.
Get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Now the
all right, Leonard Fournette coming in, trying to get the first down. Dang.
What to do next? The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette getting out of bounds. Not a great play there, but let's punt it away.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good
it's
kick
going
as
to bounce
well.
at the 5. It's going to stay. Nope. Bounce in the end zone. So touchback.
Spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants now down by 15. 1:38 to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out.
Oh, wide open. Whose man was that?
Make the diving catch.
And now New York has the home field, or the advantage up in the momentum meter. 50, less than a minute left.
Barkley.
Nothing there.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think
50 seconds, 49 seconds left.
Every second to prepare before the next snap, because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
Thrown
Everyone's
away.
on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
With
This
strong
one's had a
safety.
season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Jeez.
And finally down he goes.
First and goal.
They work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Cowboys defense just not playing well, as always. Thrown out of the end zone.
The end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills. Even on
I think not having Trayvon Diggs is going to be hard for us. Whoa, Matt Barkley just not even make an attempt. He only had 1 interception and Dak threw 3, but that's a lot on me. But, all right, let's try 3rd and goal.
Anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Right up the middle. Oh, man. He got away just in time.
From the pocket, the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty.
I don't know what receiver's in the area there, but that's fine.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Okay.
And they turn it over.
8 seconds left. So now we're just going to run the ball.
Defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively.
All right, and that closes out the first game.
And then handshakes. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
Dak didn't play well. Defense gave up a lot there. A competent quarterback is going to take a lot from our defense. But we walk away with the win. Let's go ahead and leave out the game. All right, OJ Howard, let's go ahead and do possession. There we go, because we definitely want some guys to catch. Kenyon Drake got an upgrade? Sure. I don't even think he hit the field, but that's fine. Terrence Steele. Let's do... We need pass protection, so we're going to do pass protector. Schobert. Tackle. Do pass coverage. Jordan Lewis. Man, slot, zone. Let's do man-to-man. And Tyler Smith. Let's do you pass protection too. All right, so week 1 win there. The computer's automatically scouting the college players, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and play our second game at home against the Aaron Rodgers-less Giants. And see if our defense can hold up better.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and featured this week is C.J. Mosley. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Jets and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team,
yeah, the defense definitely did pretty held up. Admittedly, Matt Barkley, but you know, this is Zach Wilson, so it shouldn't. I'm not sure what his rating is, but it shouldn't be too different. At least we're not going against Aaron Rodgers. As a Cowboys fan, watching Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay enough to know, oh, ran right by him.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by Zach Wilson, former 2nd overall pick, now in his 3rd season out of BYU.
And he certainly
2 picks. You got to get some of those.
Time interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Wilson going to come out throwing.
Ooh.
And his first
media drop. Wow.
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Quick blitz.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. A short throw to Conklin.
1 yard. Tackle by Malik Hooker. 3rd and 9. So they've passed the first 2 times. I don't know who their running back is, but they're not looking to it.
Now it's Wilson.
Curse breaking through. There we go. Chandler Jones. Or Chris Jones. Chandler Jones.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
All right, so they're going to punt it away, and we need to make sure we do better than we did last week on offense.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
There we go.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position.
All right, Dak's got to do better this week.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up
10 for 20, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So not great.
Too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said
try a run inside zone.
That game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022.
Nothing there.
Here's Tony Pollard. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week.
Let's try passing
19 carries, 75 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the
bad pass. That was a bad decision by me. Gosh.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the
So run the ball for the first time. They get 1 yard.
Better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get
good
that
pass.
This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll get him down as he's
15
inside
yards.
the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
I was trying to get some pressure with DeMarcus Lawrence.
On 1st and 10, it's
running right at the middle.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
Man,
that
down. Run defense not holding them.
Defense for the Cowboys terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4
first down in New York.
It made it difficult for him to step up.
To Randall Cobb.
Receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
Got hit into a couple yards. 3-yard gain.
Down to the 18. Marquise Bell in on that stop. 2nd and 7. on second down to run with Hall. And he'll take it from
Couple
the
more
18
yards,
to the
3rd and
15.
4.
A gain of 3.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays.
3rd down.
But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Thrown away. 4th down. So they're going to go for the field goal.
Cannot connect. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
See if we can get a block here.
Off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein.
Oh, just late.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first
Alright, so
turnover of the
first,
game, make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
moments playing from behind this season.
What's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All right, that's the 26. We got to get something going on offense. Dak has got to complete some passes.
The first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really
Oh,
should, as long as they're not listening
dang.
to the chatter coming from the other side.
Corners
Because
just
when you
jumping
don't
like
get-
crazy.
Look,
0 for
I know
2, 1
defensive
interception.
backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud. after
Okay,
they
let's
take
try
one
4
away.
verts again.
But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they
There
can
we
take
go.
advantage of
That should
with some
have
double
him.
moves.
CeeDee Lamb burns his man. Touchdown. Man.
CeeDee Lamb, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter
CeeDee
lead.
just got behind him.
He's tough
And
to
Dak was
contain
able to
his
hit
edge,
him.
But in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him
Let's
in
kick it
front.
off.
If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
Bye-bye.
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
The
And he
return
downs
man
it
down to
in the
a
end
knee,
zone.
And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described
All right,
it.
let's try and get
Not
some
ideal,
pressure.
But they'll take it. Anything
Carl
to
was
put some
hoping to go
points on
right
the
at the
board.
middle.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker.
3 for 6, 25 yards.
That ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. Caught by
Oh, good catch.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A short
Oh,
throw to Conklin,
good,
tight end. Still fighting
dang.
for more. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder.
End of
that
the
tight
first, we're up
ends,
7 to
they've got
3.
that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there? Shaking
Not
off
a lot of,
tacklers and turning that
we
into
need
an
to get the right,
expensive
well,
gain downfield.
we need to make sure Dak doesn't throw another interception, but we got to get a run game started. We haven't gotten a run game started either game.
Avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Play action. Now Wilson. This pass
Good.
out wide to Hall.
Good tackle.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield,
Cameron Hayward.
out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play
Man,
he made there
good
in the open
pass.
field.
Thought he was throwing it away.
And he's going to have another first down.
Zach's
here
playing
as the tackle's
well.
made at the
We're just-
Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Defense got to
The
step
Jet
up. We need a
passing
better.
game in
We
rhythm.
got
They've got another
to do
first.
something on defense. Oh, ran right by him.
He'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Luckily, we got back up, but ran right by him.
They'll go again with Hall.
There we go.
And he is met at
Stopped.
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Last time we had 3rd and 9 about here, they kicked a field goal, so we got to try and hold them again.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, Parsons was right there. He threw it away. 4th and 9, so they're going to go for a field goal again.
He was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
All right, 6-7.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
All right, so 29.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence.
All right, let's try and get some.
Where they scored a touchdown.
Try and get some run
Confidence
yards.
is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter.
There's some room. Should be about 10. 2nd and inches.
They want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Pollard will take it up.
Good room, good run.
And he gets this one to midfield.
Up to the 50.
11 yards and a Cowboy first.
Let's go stretch.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the
Swap
field.
to the right side.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability
There we
to
go.
break
Get
tackles?
outside.
His feet never stop moving.
About 9.
This down a yard or two shy.
2nd and 1.
Before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards.
See if Fournette can follow up and get some more yards. Run behind Derek Watt. Watt went inside. I don't know why he went inside. Okay. We got a first down. One rush for 1 yard.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen
Let's go play action.
We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down.
Let's see if we can get Mercedes Lewis going away from the middle of the field. Oh.
And this one nearly picked
Definitely
off.
sort of got hit as he was going. Okay, let's try slants.
Get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
There we go. Gallup.
Dak's throw there, caught by Gallup. And that's going to be
Slants
another
again.
first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Prescott from the gun.
There we go. Brandon Cooks beats his guy. Touchdown.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point attempt to come here.
So I think it's 5 touchdowns this season and 4 interceptions for Dak. So at least we're leading in touchdowns, but who knows how that'll end up. 14 to 6, and we get ball at half.
Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Jets. Charles, we'll see what they can do here.
Let's try and get some pressure from Hayward.
Out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why
There we go.
practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions
Pressure
together,
again from
reach the end
Hayward.
zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On the draw, it's Hall.
Good
And
run.
they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice, they're going
First
no
down
huddle.
now, but the
Of
clock
course,
continues
minute
to
left.
move. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Ooh.
He finds his man
Keep him in
complete.
bounds.
It's Wilson. And down he goes at the 45
we
after
go.
a pickup of 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little
All right,
over a minute to
14-6.
go in this first half.
Minute left in the 2nd quarter. We get ball at half.
2nd down in a yard. Now Wilson. That's complete
keep him
to
in bounds.
Lazard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
was gonna say,
Now
I
the
wonder
Jets
if
going
they're
to
gonna
use
call a
the
timeout.
second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on
time
first and
blitz.
10. To throw again is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin.
Let's see what
Only
they're
able
gonna
to get
do.
a couple there.
Second
it'll
and
be
8.
second down.
Got to give credit where
They only
it's
have
due.
one timeout
Really nice
left, and
defense on
they
that play.
probably are in
Catch
field goal
from
position, so it's going to
91
be interesting to
after
see what they do here.
Here's Wilson.
Sack, and they call the timeout. I don't know if they're still in field goal range. I don't. Okay, so they're not in field goal range. They're going to go. So this is going to be a 59.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A
Nope.
59-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where
14-6.
is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter.
Oh, they did. The New York Giants did put in
From there,
that
let's head up to
rookie.
Cincinnati,
Interesting.
Ohio, to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Gus Edwards, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Brian Robinson with a touchdown run. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. His 2 touchdown passes helped
Except he
pave
already
the
has
way
a
for his guys to
interception.
take
He's
this
only thrown
lead
like 4 or 5
into the
passes, but
intermission.
that's fine. We're just not going to talk about it.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half.
All right,
of
so we want to
action.
run inside,
So with that, let's get
and
you
we want to
back
defend
out
the medium
Arlington,
pass.
where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we get the ball at
Coach,
half.
Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Oh, wide open lane. Can he make him? Oh, was not fast enough. To the 39. Huge lane there. Let's try the counter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be
Oh,
having the
big
lead.
lane there too. Can we beat? Is that sauce? Big run down to the 7. Inside zone.
100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game.
That should be enough. Touchdown.
Into the end zone for the Cowboys.
Tony Pollard's first touchdown of the year.
Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Some good running there finally.
Near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to
And
15
immediately get the
now.
ball back to New York, 21-6.
2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All right, let's see if they take it out. They do.
Here comes a return
Let's
from
avoid
just
a
beyond the
return
goal
on
line.
us. There we
And
go.
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
So
as
didn't
he's
quite make it up
dropped
to the 25.
23.
So
So
23.
here's the Jets offense
So now Zach Wilson's
as they get
back.
ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here?
Oh, big hole.
It does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Oh, man, we just can't get. All right, that was
He
neat.
threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
3rd and
He's
6.
across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
Trying to
come
get
up
to the
on
49.
3rd down. Here's Wilson. And that is
That screen went nowhere, which is fine.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter.
All right.
Still off target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
All right, Pollard getting the ball at the 21, trying to start something. Doesn't get anywhere. 24.
Possession goes over here on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
All right, let's try and run weak side Leonard Fournette.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll begin with
Big hole. There we go. One man to miss. Oh, and he breaks it.
They find some open field here.
Good run.
Down, but not before they reach the 50. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
All right, Leonard, you earned another run.
Has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't
go right
allow
up the
anything
middle.
to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well
Right
played.
behind Derek Watt again. Oh, man.
First down run there for Fournette, but
Center
they won't
just couldn't hold
accomplish
his block
much as
there.
they get back
2nd
over
and
to the
10.
line of scrimmage.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Pollard tries.
And he'll
Gets
take
a couple
it down
yards
shy
there.
of
3rd and
35 at the
6.
46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this
All right,
game
let's try our
now
own slip
at their
screen.
pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
There we go.
Here's a screen
Dumped
there
off.
for
1st down and more to 36. 4 for 7 for Dak with 2 touchdowns and an interception. I feel I definitely can, you can see that I don't trust Dak right now passing the ball.
They become even more difficult to stop.
There we go. Mercedes Lewis wide open in the middle.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
All right, let's see if we can get another rushing touchdown.
They run
Oh,
straight.
good.
Pollard.
Got to the 10, only 3 yards though.
10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll
Do
be
we go
2nd
toss?
down. They toss it down to Pollard.
Pollard's not going to get anywhere.
He was trying to
3rd
turn
and
the
8.
corner, but he will go nowhere. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope
Gallup's
to convert
coming over the
1st down.
middle. Maybe CD can get there.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, man. 4th and 4.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down. At
Let's
about
let
the
this
6.
quarter
So give him
end,
5 yards there on the pitch
and then
catch.
we'll
And that's gonna
do
make it
a
4th down.
we'll try a 4th down play. Let the quarter wind to the end. End of the 3rd.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington.
4th and 4.
It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead
Let's
as
go ahead
we
and
get
just kick
set
the
for
field
the
goal.
4th. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late.
There we go.
And his kick is good. And
Not
that
exactly what I wanted,
is
especially when we had pretty good field position, I
so
think.
that almost
Well, we got down there pretty well, but just couldn't get anything started and didn't trust Dak in the red zone.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there.
All right, so they got to 24. 24-6 Dallas.
And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry.
He just instant threw it.
You got the big lead
So
defensively.
2nd and 8.
I'm willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Good knockout.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Let's go linebacker blitz.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Thrown away. Interesting choice for the computer to throw it away on 3rd and 8, down by this much. They're going to go for it.
They've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this run.
Big sack. Oh, did they say he threw it away? There we go.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And boy,
try and run the ball and score another touchdown.
Already being in the red zone. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know.
Let's try play action and see if we can get CeeDee Lamb behind those linebackers.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
Let's actually just run with Dak. Toe taps to the 2. Man, good run by Dak. Let's bring in Derek Watt and try and score a touchdown here.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Fullback dive. We need some push by the lineman, and Derek Watt's got to drive his legs. Nice hole, touchdown, Derek Watt.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Derek Watt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. I tell you
Good
what, Charles,
hole there.
I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to a
31-6
victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot
to
get
23,
this out to the
so
25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to
all right, cover 2, man.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that
Demarcus
last drive.
Lawrence.
They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's
Good
face it,
tackles.
sometimes
We're just
when you
letting
take
a lot of
that risk,
yards.
You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Man, he's making plays.
Complete. That's Hall.
14 for 20, 14 for 23, 138. He's passing better than Dak, but I also haven't trusted Dak too much today.
Jet 1st down. Wilson.
Oh, man. Come on. You got to come down with that. You put your hands on it, you got to catch it. We needed that pick.
At your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
There we go. Micah Parsons with the sack.
Gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons just would not be denied.
3rd and 17.
So now
It's overload.
Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. pass complete. He's got Lazard
4th
on
and
the
4.
outside.
They're probably going to go
And
for
he's
it.
going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 13, but
Sam
it'll
blitz.
still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson.
Oh,
And it's incomplete.
there we go. Good
And
defense.
they turn it over.
We'll take
The
that.
Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense
All right, let's
will
get back
take
to the
over
run.
right at midfield.
Try and close the game out. 2:27 left. 31-6 Dallas. Let's run right behind that right side.
Really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most.
Nice
recent.
room.
Obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take
2-minute
care of it on the
warning.
way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we
All
get
right.
you reset.
Try and
From the
run and close
42
out the game
now.
here.
Here's
They
2nd
still have all
and
3
2.
timeouts, of course.
Here's Pollard again.
Ooh, good bounce back. A lot of movement, but he stayed in bounds. 1st down. Looks like they're just going to concede and not do any timeout.
It's a 1st down.
Let's run to chew clock.
Let's skip racing to the airport. at the
Inside
end of this
zone.
game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys
Got a few yards there. 2nd and 7.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
One more play than the last play.
Pollard.
A lot of room over there. Pollard trying to break it outside, try and get the 1st down, maybe one more touchdown. Let's be greedy. Let's run a read option. See if we can.
And they'll try and run the option to
Dak's
pick
not
it
fast
up.
enough to get away, but he got a 1st down.
Able to pick up the first before he's taken down at
There we
the
go. And another win
So this
against
will
a
really
team with an
victory
injured
for
starting
the Dallas
quarterback.
Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team.
So
that just
2
got
field goals for
vanquished.
them
They did
in the
score
1st
the
half
second
and
quarter.
kind
Do
of
you
locked
think
them down
they
the
thought
2nd half, which is good to see.
That would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.
We
it
gave up a
certainly
lot
worked.
It
of
certainly did, and you're
yards.
exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus
I
on
think
what
we
they
always call
plan
that
to
the
do
bend
going
don't
in.
break defense, but it's eventually going to break us. But right now we're playing okay. All right, so we'll jump in. Let's see. Only CD Lamb has an upgrade. Okay. Let's upgrade. Break tackle, catch in traffic, spectacular catch. Let's do playmaker. Big update grade. 2 break tackle, 2 short route, 2 spin. Oh, there we go. And some others have an upgrade. Let's do some blocking. I need some pass protection. There we go. All right, so into week 3, let's go ahead and see what upgrade we have for our staff. So we had 20 points. Let's take a look at Mike McCarthy's talent tree. Increase XP gains for cornerbacks by 5%. Next here, increase XP gains for cornerbacks training by 10%. Let's do that one. I do like this year in 24 that they didn't have a 23, and those of you who are with me last time in the previous one. You had like offensive, defensive for the head coach on basically the same things. So you could only specialize in one. I like on this one that you can that it splits it up. So now I can upgrade offense sides of the thing, defense sides, which is a little more realistic. All right. Let's go ahead and See if there's anyone on the trade block. See if there's anything that's interesting. I mean, we're going into week 3 against Arizona. Just see if there's anything. Oh, who's ready to negotiate? Let's try and negotiate some contracts. Tony Pollard wants a deal. What do you want? All right, let's. Stephon Gilmore wants a deal. Let's hold off for a little bit. Just because that'll be something I take care of off stream, so that doesn't bore you guys. But let's see who is available. Trade Center. Trade block. Backup. So I don't need. There's nothing really we need. There's no QBs that I'm really interested in, so that doesn't matter. Halfbacks. I probably am not interested in trading for halfback. Fullback, no. Jamison Crowder, Duke player. So it would be fun to get him, but I don't think he's better than what I currently have, so we're not worried about that. Tight end, nothing really there. Nothing great on left tackle, right? Anything on the line of 75, that's not going to start for us. Left end, nothing really there. Defensive tackle, I don't think we need one of those. 75 right guard, or right end. Probably don't need that. Doesn't look like there's anything overly interesting on the trade block, which is fine. So nothing really doing there. So let's go ahead and just jump into the next game against the Cardinals. This is, of course, the game Dallas lost to start this season. So we want to avenge that game. And, of course, in Arizona.
It's the
Kyler
NFL
Murray.
on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cowboys and the Cardinals, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
So we've had good defense the last 2 weeks, not great offense, passing offense, so we definitely need to turn those things around.
It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
This is basically exactly how it played out in real life. 2-0 Dallas against 0-2 Phoenix, or Arizona, excuse me. So we definitely want to change the outcome.
Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Deep in the end zone, he decides to go ahead and take the kneel.
On the opening kickoff, this will be a touchback. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their 5th-year quarterback, 2-time Pro Bowler as well.
No touchdowns, 1 interception, less than 400 yards on the year, 35 for 58. Okay. Interesting, no touchdowns, but I guess they're 0-2, so I guess that shouldn't be too interesting.
And find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Oh man, big play.
To start the drive down the middle and complete.
What are we looking at, Matt?
Across the 45.
Thank you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And a good physical.
5 yards, man.
He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. This defense for the Cowboys very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football.
Man.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
That one good for 20.
All right, let's try cover 3 cloud. Just try and get pass rush from the front 4. Oh, read option. Good play by Kyler. Oh, and he fumbles. And I think we picked it up. We did. Kyler with the fumble.
He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
It's definitely very much like the real Cowboys pass defense, except we gave them a lot of yards and so far haven't given up points. The Cowboys pass defense gives a lot of yards and a lot of points. But we'll take the fumble from Kyler, and hopefully Dak can do a little bit better. Him and I have been playing garbage passing offense here. So we want to try and avoid some turnovers this game. Let's start off with a run. Oh, the boost's going to review it. So we talked a lot right before, but it's worth the shot. Let's see what the outcome is. All right, so they called him down. Okay, so a lot of hoopla for nothing, but let's try and stop him here. Overload seam. Got to get some pressure. Got to get him to make some mistakes. Got to get him sacked or stop. There we go. A stop behind the line is what we need. 3rd and 12.
Scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it
mid
brings
blitz,
up 3rd down.
bringing everybody, letting men work on an island here.
Here's Murray.
Oh, out of bounds. 4th and 12. Bend, don't break. See if we can get a block.
Maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series.
All right.
They didn't run the ball once. All that passing.
Now let's try and answer back.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense.
So Kenyon Drake, he probably plays the other side. Only to the 22, so not a great kick return, but that's fine. Let's start with Pollard on a stretch. A lot of room over there if we can block that corner. There we go. One man to beat. There we go. Oh, down to the 2. Good run by Tony Pollard. Finally, some room opening up there for the Cowboys offense. Let's go to Derek Watt and try and fullback dive in just like last time. 2 yards out. Not a lot of room to work, but Dallas line needs to get a good push. Not a good push. He got to the 1, so we got 1. Let's try it again. See if we can get it this time. A little bit of room. Pushes through. Touchdown, Derek Watt.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point forthcoming.
There we go.
7-3. Opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Hopefully a better running game to start the game is going to open up some of these pass lanes for Dak, because Dak's just not having the room to throw because they're not worried too much about the run. But I'm hoping a 76-yard run by Pollard allows for some room to pass the ball accurately.
Last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
There we go.
In this case,
3 rushes, no yards.
Way better than the alternative.
Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
Fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, missed the tackle, missed another tackle. Trying for that big hit stick tackle, and they're just not hitting, missing. Not smart by me. Let's try and get Jordan Lewis with a blitz and see if we can. Nope. Man, Kyler finding room.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
4 for 5, 66 yards. We haven't gotten a lot of pressure. No sacks yet.
What's the secret to keeping him in check?
Ooh, just out of reach.
Which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
4 yards
3rd and 6.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down.
End of the first. 7-3 Dallas.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now from Murray. And that is incomplete.
Not a great pass.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass.
4th and 6. They're going to try and field goal again. Let's see if we can get a block this time.
And the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Prater's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point.
6-7.
7-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Kenyon Drake taking it way back in there, but let's see. Gets into the 25. There's room to run, but just couldn't make it past.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And no doubt he's come out of the
Let's try and stretch with Leonard Fournette.
See the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season.
Good blocking by CeeDee Lamb.
With the running game so far reminds me of when I first
2nd
went
and
to
2.
the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for
Try a screen to Pollard.
Practice session. The first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying,
there we go. A lot of room to run. One man broke, breaking some ankles. 1 for 1, 17 yards for Dak. So finally a pass to start it. Let's go. Jet full shadow.
And immediately they were saying, you know,
Gallup coming across the field is probably what we're looking for, or Pollard.
Prescott now from the 50.
Oh, smothered there, dang.
The Cowboys at 2-0 here to begin the season.
Let's go 4 verts.
Pretty good after back-to-back victories.
We're on the 50, so CeeDee, if CeeDee can beat his man, we'll see what that. CeeDee beat him. Oh, come on, you got to hold the ball. Dang.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep
3rd and 20.
and backing up and backing up.
4 verts.
For a huge loss.
If CeeDee can get by, then maybe he can. Oh, aggressive catch. Nope. Oh, man. Got a punt.
You have to give up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken.
All right, at the
about
19.
18-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Over Storm Brave.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here.
There we go. Finally a sack on Kyler.
And down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him.
Cover 6 nickel.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Oh, Stefan, come on, you got to hit him harder.
And way up past
Hollywood Brown with the catch.
23 yards.
Nickel cover 2 man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray.
Come on. Oh, good job, Malik Hooker, getting a piece of the hand on it.
Came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
All right, Silver shoot put,
Here's
pinch.
2nd and 10. Murray now to
Oh, Wilson, come on. You're standing right there. Put your hand, catch the ball.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Safety blitz.
The evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw.
Oh, Malik Hooker could not get to him. There's a lot of room.
It's a foot race.
Oh, and he fumbles it. Turn around.
Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Everything that happened before.
Big turnover there. A lot of room. Could have just gone down, but then Jerry and Kirsch just couldn't turn around and start running, but that's fine. We avoid panic. 1st down on the 19. CD can beat his man. Catch and run. Nope. Dang. 1 for 4, 17 yards. Let's try get back on the ground. Tony Pollard.
Let's see how this one continues.
They'll run left with Pollard.
Good room. There we go. 1st down. Double slants. Hopefully something opens up here. Oh, what? You're wide open. Why would you throw that garbage pass?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All right, CD's going deep over the middle of the field, so maybe we can get him there. Oh, nope. Brandon Cook. There we go. No huddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
deep.
midfield. On play action.
Throw it away. I don't know what that throw motion was, but that's fine.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now.
Gun flood.
On this drive. Come through with another one here. And
If we can get, if we can send Gallup in that way.
Gallup in motion right.
That brings the cross. All right, let's try that.
And again, it's Prescott.
Cooks over the. Oh man, Cooks, you got to catch that. 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down.
Drag under.
Here comes the 7th play now on this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Mercedes. Oh, jeez.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up.
Oh man. That one's not on Dak, but just not getting receiving help today. Two catches that should have been caught just popped out. Bounce, stay, nope.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
All right, 7-6 Dallas with a minute 16 left in the game, or in the quarter, half.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield too.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Murray. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Stops the clock with a minute 7 left in the second.
11 and a 1st down. From the gun, Murray. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his
safety blitz, 2nd and 10.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. obviously one
There
that
we
should
go.
have been
3rd and
caught.
2.
They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Silver shoot pinch.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
We need to get a stop here.
Murray going to throw.
There we go. 4th and 2.
If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Ooh.
Call that
Not a lot there for
45-yard
Tony
punt,
Pollard.
just 2 yards there on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the
Let's
drive.
try
They'll
again.
have it 1st and 10.
Vertical's under. Cooks is coming across. Lamb is on the inside. Pollard's way out there, which is interesting, but we'll give it a shot.
1st and 10, Prescott.
Throw by. Nope.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime.
Tight end angle.
They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count.
Inside
They
post.
took the big shot
CeeDee's
there,
right there
but it
being
winds up
pressed on,
incomplete.
so if he can beat his man.
Prescott on 2nd and 2.
Oh, CeeDee. Oh, bad pass. Crap.
Picked up by Marco Wilson. Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's probably going to result in a field goal if we can't hold. If we can just hold them, it's probably going to be a field goal. But
Why
man,
did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray now on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete.
2nd and 10, 27 seconds left. They still have 1 timeout. So be see what their play call looks like if they're going to go over something in the middle.
To throw, it's Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, man, good pass.
Michael Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
7-13. Arizona takes the lead in the last 30 seconds of the half.
And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Kenyon Drake deep in the end
Here
zone.
comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return.
And he's gone. Kenyon Drake said, if the offense can't do it, I will do it myself. And a touchdown.
Cowboys.
13-13. 14-13.
With touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more
11 seconds left. They have 1 timeout, so they can still make a play and try for a field goal. So let's see what they do. Let's kick it off and try and defend it and not get our own kick return touchdown. There we go. 9 seconds left. Let's play cover 3 buzz team and try and just keep them out of field goal range. They're gonna try. They're okay running it out, which is fine by me.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Murray. Gonna look deep.
Big throw. Stephon Gilmore. Come on. Nothing. No.
We had to break in a 1-point game.
Didn't cause a problem, but still crazy.
In Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Brock Purdy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. The Chiefs seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington Commanders at home at FedEx Field. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting
And the
Buffalo
Commanders
Bills.
are 3-0.
Sam
Interesting,
Howell,
especially after
2
trade
touchdown passes,
in
as
Madden
these guys remain
without
unbeaten.
Chase Young and
This one's been all you could hope
Montez
for as
Sweat.
an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
All right, so we're up by 1, so we want to try and run inside, and we want to try and defend
Get back to football at State Farm
the
Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over
defend the
to
deep
Brandon
pass. I don't
Okay,
think as
Coach,
much we need
thanks
to
as
defend the deep
always.
pass. We'll give it a
This
try.
one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first.
All right,
here.
Kenyon.
They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Now it's
Oh,
Chris
just
Harris. He's past the 30.
oh, couldn't make it past the
Great
kicker there.
return. Nearly got it to the 35.
But
They'll mark
almost
him
to
down officially
35.
at the 34. So here are the Cowboys to take
So let's start with a
over.
run.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
Good run by Pollard, about
Slips up
13.
past the 45 before being tackled. 99 yards for him on the ground now.
Stretch.
He's been terrific here this afternoon.
Let's move it right.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
There we go.
He's down right around midfield.
So
after
got a
gain
couple
of
there.
2, maybe 3.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged
Post-field drag.
and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body
Oh,
going.
Mercedes, come on, you got to catch that, man.
He was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw.
Speed dig out.
And incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, good.
There, but this pass
Good
is
breakup.
gonna wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been
4th
a
and
physical
8.
game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On to punt now, Anger as
Let's see if it
boots this
drops.
away.
Can it stop? 10-1.
And he
Oh,
gets it.
man.
That kicks all the way
Almost
to the end
right there at the
zone.
1, but just a little too much.
Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And
All
their
right,
defense
fire
did
3.
its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles, can the offense get in gear?
14-13
You can
Dallas.
sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Out of the
There we,
shotgun.
oh, just couldn't tackle him behind the line, but got the gang there. DB blitz dime.
And now 3rd and 12.
Byron Jones.
Here's Murray.
And the pick by Stephon Gilmore makes up for that terrible play at the end of the last quarter.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Let's go, Tony Pollard.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Dak hasn't had a great game or a great year, so we're gonna try and just run the ball, score some points. Oh, just couldn't get around it.
After only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That was a really nice play. Able to stack that one up.
Can
When
we
they get back around,
do
he's got
play
a ton of
action
guys up
rollout
front.
and see if we can
Great
hit
job.
CD here
Kept
behind the
people off
linebacker
of
in
him,
front of the
allowed him to
corner.
run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap
CD,
nicely.
oh man.
Now a second down throw for the end zone.
2 for 14. Dak is terrible.
Thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Let's go levels. Hope something opens up.
Third down, it's
Brandon
Prescott.
Cooks. Oh, man.
But it's incomplete. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's
4th and 9.
defense does its job.
We're up by 1, so a field goal makes it a 4-point game.
Talk about in basketball, they're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Man,
So the interception
missed opportunity there.
Position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
Good
because
tackle
even the
by
best in the game,
Micah.
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays
Jordan
that you
Lewis.
call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
Oh,
and how you
wait,
continue
I was
to
going to
lead.
say, that was a gimme, but way too far off for Darren
The
Bland.
calmness of how he played the ball
Samuel
here,
blitz.
No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived.
3rd and
Tracked it
10.
from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Oh, Kyler's going to take off running again. Oh, come on. We got to hit him harder than that. 4th and 1.
Nifty running, but he's still going to come up about a yard shy. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
All right.
This is taken at the 23.
Oh, bad running. I was hoping I'd get around him.
41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take
Stretch
over the
by
football
Pollard.
with a first and
Actually,
10.
let's try Y seam. Let's see if we can get Mercedes Lewis.
First down, Prescott.
Probably not, but Brandon Cooks grabs it out of the air. Kind of helps out.
And able to break
Dak
one
3 for
tackle, but then
16.
quickly
Not a
brought
great
down.
game. Let's try
Nice little
PA
gain.
cross.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Play fake. Here's Prescott sliding.
No,
out
and on that side, so we're going to try and run with Dak. Oh, big
He'll
hit.
be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first
Jet
down.
sweep.
On the
Oh,
jet sweep,
nothing
they get
there.
this to Cooks.
Knew exactly
This
what it
one,
was.
They need to go back to the drawing board. He's gonna be
2nd and
slowed up
13.
right
Flood
away.
switch.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Cooks is played off. Let's try Verts and see if CD can get open in the middle. Oh, nope.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the
3rd and
middle,
13.
popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense.
Let's go
because
Verts
there's
again.
usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Dang.
Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
No one blocking.
He could not get away that
4th and
time.
24.
Loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Brian Anger now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. On the return, Dortch. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
2nd and 4. End of the 3rd quarter. We're up by 4. They've had a couple field goals here, so they're still in it. 6 minutes left.
We're in Glendale. This 2nd and 4. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
Oh, come on, Bland. That should have been an interception. That was probably in your hands.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Throwing now is Murray.
Thank you. Malik Hooker with the interception.
It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past
All right, now we're going to run the ball because Dak clearly wasn't getting anything done with
to begin the drive.
a pass inside zone.
Fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their
Got about 5, 2nd and 6.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Halfback counter.
2nd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Nothing there. 3rd and 7.
This time they're able to get him behind the line.
Outside that big 76-yard run, nothing's doing anything today.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Prescott.
There we go.
He's got his
Immediately
tackle.
getting it to
And
CD.
he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pollard will take it up the gut.
There we go. A little
And
bit.
he'll
6
get it
yards.
across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
Nothing there. Again, 3rd and 5.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind.
Let's go halfback screen.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Prescott.
There we
Here's a screen
go.
now for Pollard. And
First
he'll be
down.
taken down, but he does
Oh,
have
and
first
injured.
down yardage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're
All right,
going to
Leonard
come out
Fournette.
and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff now.
There we go. Leonard Fournette picking up with 8 yards, 9 yards.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, at
Stretch.
this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on.
Good blocks by Derek. Well, Derek Watts didn't have to block anyone, but he at least led the right way.
What running plays do we have?
Calf strain. So we're going to sub in Leonard Fournette.
They're executing really well.
Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now.
One more play, and then we should get to the 2-minute warning.
It's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing
Big holes, another 8
walking
yards.
downfield and making sure that they're secure. So yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
2-minute warning. We're up by 4. We have the ball, and we're slowly and surely working the ball down the field with the run game.
They've got a 2nd down now.
We got Leonard Fournette in because Pollard is injured for now. Looks like he's back.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out.
1st and goal at the 9.
57 to go in the ball game. They'll try and run.
A lot of just there we go. So up to the 4. Let's do a read option with Dak.
Their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Actually, let's go inside zone for Pollard. See if he can make that run. Oh, the hole just closed. 3rd and goal. Let's go with Leonard Fournette. He is our power back. Let's go on the right side. 3rd and goal. Oh, nope. Only to the 2.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to
kick the field goal?
3 points. Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
His kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
7 points, so 22-13, 20. to 13 or 13-20. Dallas leads. A minute 8 left in the fourth. The last couple drives have ended for Arizona in punts, so we need to, one, avoid the kick return, and two, make sure the try and contain Kyler, because he's been passing well, but he's just not ending the drive. DeMarcus Lawrence has his X factor, and we do have the momentum. Oh, ran right by me. Good pass. Kyler's been doing that all day. Oh, kept him in bounds, so that's good.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
20 seconds left. Oh, can we get some pressure thrown away? 13-20. Arizona has the ball. We need to get some pressure on Kyler and not let him just continue to pick away at the defense. Throws it away again. 4th and 3, so this is probably for the game. Dime Tampa 2.
Stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
There we go. Not exactly sure what the thought process there was. Maybe he thought that the DB was playing far enough off, but just not there. 8 seconds left.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything.
All right. Got one last run in for Tony Pollard, and that is the game. Dallas sneaks away with a touchdown win. Some tough games. Our offense has not been great, and Dak has not been great either, but we walked away with a win.
Cowboys, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.
Bend don't break has been the word of the day, the words of the day. All right, so now we have the Patriots. What do I want? Can I bring in? Is there a top DB available that we could possibly trade for that can pick up with Trayvon injured? Pat Surtain, no. Denzel Ward, no. Asante Samuel Jr., 23, he'd probably be hard to trade for. Jalen Ramsey, we'd love to trade for him, but that'd be hard to trade for. Sauce Gardner, never get traded for. Kyle Fuller. All right, let's just jump to the next game. So we sneak by that game. Let's try and now we get New England in Dallas, which I think is also a game. No, Dallas won this game, so we avenged the Cardinals game. We got to just keep on a roll here.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see Tony Pollard.
It's never good when your starting quarterback is not your... So it's Tony Pollard,
Just
And
a gorgeous
they've got
fall
Zeke in
afternoon the
this.
heart of Texas.
So I
No
wonder
weather to speak
how
of.
good Zeke's
Sun
going to
out,
be.
Roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football.
Hopefully Dak can play better this game because he sure hasn't so far. Defense has been clamping down on the pass.
Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too.
Kenyon Drake with a kick return touchdown that gave us the big lead last week.
On the field for the visiting Patriots. They, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Not as much doing there for Kenyon.
Past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Start out with the run. Our run offense has sort of been what's been winning for us. Good juke. One more. Oh, only need one more to break. Good run.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 11 carries, 113 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because
Let's try play action. See if we can get that going today.
Had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game. And I know his teammates
behind
and
him.
coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Come on, Dak. You got to throw better than that.
Second down, but this one is incomplete. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very
Third and
dangerous
inches,
team,
so let's
even
just
with
go
those
inside
guys
zone
missing.
and try and pick this up and reset the downs. Good run, just enough there.
And some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season.
All right, gun spot.
They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
Let's do inside post and let CD hopefully run by his man. Oh, Mercedes Lewis wide open. Well, not really wide open, but open in the middle of the field. Dragon spacing.
23 yards on the play.
I don't really like that play. Let's
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the
PA
38.
boot sale. Everyone's going to be moving this
Now
way.
it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Mercedes, can you get there? Nope. Nah.
Incomplete. Took a shot.
Dak, you got to throw better, man.
The Cowboys hit 3-0 here
Inside
in the month
zone.
of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room.
There we
excited.
go. Big hole. Should be 3rd and 1. Okay.
They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
Inside zone.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Trying to run forward.
Good hole. There we go. Down to the 21.
First down about the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. If you make
Single
the
PA
stop,
cross.
Maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set
see
of
if
downs now.
we can
Now
get
you're worried
Ferguson
about, just as you pointed
across.
out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6.
Oh, right. Dang it. Jump the route.
A drive killer there.
And Dak runs him down, but man, he just jumped that route.
To the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing
A
to fire as
defensive
this game
end
goes along.
jumps the route
Give
on a
nod of
tight
respect
end.
across the field for
Explain that to
and let
me.
him know he'll be back the very
Okay.
next series.
Mac Jones and Zeke coming out. Good field position. We got to hold him here.
Quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
This is sort of what I was talking about earlier, where I don't know if Dak's going to be around in this franchise for long, especially with Caleb Williams coming out this draft class.
In his case, it
Could
is.
he be the heir apparent? Even though we're 3-0,
First down, here's the run.
Dak's just not playing well.
This defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That'll be a New England first
Cover 3
down,
cloud.
a gain of 12. Throwing Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Foxfire.
For the Cowboys, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away,
tackle him right into the first down.
Each and every week, and they
First down.
7 yards there and a first down.
Trying to rush the Malik Hooker, stop the run. Good to see you, Zeke. You're not going anywhere this time.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before
4-6 mid blitz.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee
I'll start.
for the
I'll
first
take
time
that.
this afternoon. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
Sam will blitz 3.
going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments.
Mike has got to get to the quarterback. Got to get to Mac Jones here. 2nd and 18. Demarcus Lawrence gets him.
A sack back at the 32. Defensive end Demarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4
There we go.
sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular?
3rd and 29. They're still in field goal range, of course, so we want to try and get one more and try and knock them out maybe. Screen, nothing doing. So they're going to get a field goal here. They're going to try for a field goal. Let's see if we can get a block. Nope.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there.
All right, Kenyon, start us off.
And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball.
Only to the 25, so nothing really doing there.
Right there at the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again.
Gun drag under.
First month of the season.
CD's
those numbers pretty
on
solid. Does he continue
on an
now?
island over there, but he's
so,
on a
when you
press.
come out the gate this strong,
And the safety
that
came to.
means
Oh,
that you
Dak,
are
come
playing
on.
and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt
That
the
was
coach
a touchdown.
and called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season.
Dak couldn't get around him. Come on, 3rd and 15.
Dietrich Wise running through and
Inside post out.
for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, now you can make that pass. Thank you.
He's got a man complete.
First down, end of the first quarter. 3-0 New England. Dak already has an interception and missed a wide open CD.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys
PA crossers.
in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott.
There we go. Michael Gallup with the catch.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Read option.
It's a 27-yard pickup. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Audible drag spacing.
Now Prescott.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw.
All right,
there.
stretch.
It'll be 2nd down.
Dak doing Dak things and just making not great passes. He's trying to run the ball. Pollard not getting anywhere. 3rd and 8.
But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your
Speed dig out.
linebackers set the edge.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and
There we
8.
go. Oh, goodness. Knocked out. Good hit. Good hit. 45-yard field goal.
since it's 4th down. That should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold
was
him
that
to 3.
enough?
And his
Okay,
kick
Wes.
is good. And that will tie us at
3-3.
3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive.
Decent drive there, just couldn't come away with a touchdown.
Moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
Deep in the end zone,
And no
just down
return
zip.
from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Douglas, the man in motion. Now Jones.
Oh man, tried for a big hit and a fumble, and looks like we walked away with that.
And they'll start with great field position.
It's exactly what we needed there. Momentum
There are
shift.
2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in
All right,
meeting
let's try and run
rooms,
the
right?
ball.
You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you
Good
get
blocks,
defenders
good
up there,
blocks
they're
downfield
gonna
by
take the ball
CD.
away from you. No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
43 yards rushing for him.
Let's
now,
go
just
base
6 carries
outside.
To this point. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Pollard again.
There we go.
Fighting
Making some room, another 10 yards.
Before he's brought down. And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Good run by Leonard Fournette, 7 yards. Continue to just cruise down. Dislocated knee. Okay. Tough break for Tony Pollard there in a contract year. So Leonard Fournette comes in. Let's see if he can pick up the pieces and run if someone would block. 3rd and 3. Man. Level switch. Gallup and Cook should be coming across.
Prescott to throw it. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
Nope, not doing. Lost 2 yards.
They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up
Another
losing
field goal.
a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And this one is
Man, started with good field position, just couldn't walk away with 7.
point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
2:37 left in the second quarter.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So all field goals so far, 6 3-yard score as the kick is away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've shown precious little
Cover
here
6.
offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
DeMarcus Lawrence with his X Factor lit up.
They start on the ground.
Zeke, nothing doing.
They swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's do cover 6 again.
Up the middle. Here's Elliott.
Oh, good run by
They
Zeke.
get
6.
9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Will fire 3. 2-minute warning.
In this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
Overstorm Brave.
We'll have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Douglas, the man in motion.
Oh man, a lot of room there, and picked off by Bland.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won a ride very simply because
All right. Leonard Fournette with a slip screen.
He wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Oh man, just couldn't get that block out there.
Screen and 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there.
Oh, sketchy.
Screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Second down.
Let's go slants.
There, but it's incomplete.
3rd and 6.
Field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Brandon Cooks there. Can he turn the corner? Touchdown. Oh, Michael Gallup.
And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes
Big
you that much
touchdown.
better as a receiver,
Good field
because
position,
now
and we
you
finally get in
trust
the end
that
zone.
you're going to be where he expects,
Good
and he's able to
pass.
deliver the ball on time.
Turned the corner, and no one was catching him.
Now the try here for the extra point.
13-3.
And it's up and
Minute 19 left in the second quarter.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, let's not let that happen. Crap. Stupid Madden with these kick return touchdowns.
Montgomery. He's to the 15, 10,
Man.
5, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
9-13, going for the kick. Let's see if we can block
he's a
it.
special returner. He has
Nope.
to have that approval from his special teams coach's head
The
coach.
Madden kick return touchdowns are insane, but still up by 3. Now let's see if we can get one of our own.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage?
T.Y. Hilton
Sometimes
gonna
you
give it a
have to
try
know when to
here.
break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility.
That's the 29.
But he was happy to do so there.
Minute 4 left.
Pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Tony,
Offense back out there.
I was gonna say, Tony Pollard is not coming back out there since he messed up his knee. Gotta love that idea. All right, CD, can you burn your man?
Is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense.
There we go. Why Sale?
They've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll buy some time right.
Mercedes, touchdown.
He
Oh,
could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
that was close. Oh, okay, booth review.
They're going to take another look at
That
this
looked
play,
close.
with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
He showed me the other side of the ball.
Taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call.
I mean, it looks
here in
like
the
he
end zone.
did like
Not
3
just
full
the
steps.
feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's
Oh,
what we're
touchdown.
trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Okay,
Out comes
kick the field
kicking
goal.
team here for the extra point.
Good catch by Mercedes. Good throw by Dak, moving to his right.
One of the most, if not the most exciting
Yeah,
play
his
we've seen
right.
in this game.
10-20. Let's see if we can avoid another kick return touchdown.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he just downs it.
See an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a
21 seconds left. 22-10.
Pat's gonna get one
10-20.
final
Dallas leads at home, and New England will get the ball in the second half. Thrown away by Mac
We'll
Jones.
find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll
good.
Keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered.
3rd and inches, 13 seconds left.
Right now, as the clock continues to run.
It's interesting they took a timeout instead of just letting it run, but I guess they're going to try for it.
They'll try and pick it up through the air.
And we kept him in bounds. Another timeout. Cover 2 man. 8 seconds left. I guess they're trying to work into field goal range, which makes sense, but we got to stop them.
Jones on first
Oh, Jordan Lewis, you got to catch that. Turn around, put your hands on it, and catch it.
5 seconds to go.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage.
and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put
5
yourself
seconds left
position
in the
to make
quarter, in the
plays,
half.
just like that one we saw there.
Oh, there we go.
And that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. DeAndre Swift, a touchdown run in the victory.
Eagles looking strong even in
From
Madden.
there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes.
2 touchdown passes.
Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter.
Wonder if there's anyone
Brandon
interesting on the
Ayuk,
Cardinals
a
that
touchdown catch
we would
in
look
that
to
first
trade
half.
for, considering they're going to be 0-3. If there's anyone we
It
really
was a veteran
need.
quarterback, Dak Prescott, who had it working in the first half. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Good pass there.
Both teams making their final preparations for this second half.
We want to run
of
inside.
action. So with that, let's get you back out
And
to Arlington,
defend the
where
medium
we rejoin
pass.
Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right, let's try and avoid another kick return
And
touchdown.
here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
There we go.
And only able
Only
to
to
get
the
this
19.
to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cover
The
9,
Patriots
show
gonna
2.
take over here to start quarter number 3.
It's Marcus
All in all,
Lawrence.
pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact
Good
that in the
tackle.
first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to
nickel
hold the lead
cover 2
going into
man.
the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would
Oh,
say borderline
that's twice,
impossible.
Lewis. You got to
Turn it
catch
over,
that.
I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On third down, Jones.
Big
Tough shot
throw.
for Smith-Schuster.
Okay, there we go.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect them to
Let's try and
back
power
up.
turn
I
it.
expect them to keep firing.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They
Yeah,
only
it's
punted
not
twice in
great.
the
First
win
punt of the game
last
for either
week as he
team. We're
gets
in
this
the
one away.
third
That's
quarter.
taken it around the 40. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over first and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
All right, Leonard Fournette.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground.
nothing
It's
there.
Leonard Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play.
Stretch.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked
Go
about,
left.
maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like
Get
they're
out
ready
in
to go.
front. Not a lot there. Got a couple
At the
yards.
40, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
All right,
Not at all. They
verticals.
did a
Let's
really
try.
nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A gallop in the middle.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, just thrown away from it.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this
Quickly,
offense has
nothing
moved
there.
the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they call it 38 yards.
That's the
on
18.
punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set
All right,
to
cover
go.
3 cloud.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see
5-yard
what the
gain.
patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5. Elliott running right.
Oh, good break tackle by Zeke. But took him down. Good tackle by Malik, but still got the first down.
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles.
Zeke is very mad at Dallas right now, which is fine. Oh, ran right by him, Micah. Dang. Micah ran right by Zeke.
That one good for 37 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better.
4-3 free fire.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
A first down carry.
There you go, good stop.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
4-6 mid blitz.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. On 2nd down, Elliott.
Good cut block, or cut tackle.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1.
Cover 2 man.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all
Mac ran just away from that.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that.
All right, so they're going to go for the field goal. Let's see if we can get a block. Didn't get the block animation there.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
7-point game.
Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
All right, let's try and get our own kick return touchdown.
So that means everyone on your sideline.
Kenyon Drake's already got 1 this year.
They know they still have a shot.
Oh, good tackle.
Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And out now come the Cowboys.
I love the Madden, the animations. Like Tony Pollard's out for the game, and they still do his little run out just because it's all it knows how to do. But that's fine. Read option. We're gonna try and drain some clock here, considering. Oh, can Dak make him? Oh, thank you. Fumble down of bounds.
This is going to get out of bounds.
Jeez.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Zone fake jet.
But I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain
Leonard Fournette's got nothing going there.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
This time able to hold on to the football.
PA boot, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Hoping CD can open up here.
Prescott off play action. Steps away.
There we go.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's gonna get
And he stays down inbounds. That should bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Good pass. Finally.
Absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
All right, so that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out.
All right, so now we just got 1 more quarter. Still up by 1 touchdown, so we got to work this clock a little. No Tony Pollard. He dislocated his knee, I think. But he's out for the game, so Leonard Fournette's going to try and run us home. Nothing there.
Down to the 32. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic.
Can we get stretch going?
Up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Fournette once more.
There we go. First down by Fournette.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
So let's make some adjustments because we want to blocking.
saw a
Ball
defense
carrier
staying in base,
conservative.
not
That's
taking
what
a
we
chance,
want.
not
We
blitzing.
want to
In a
try and hold on to
situation
the
where they
ball.
absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking
Swap
it
it
through.
right.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Again,
There we
it's
go.
Fournette.
Oh, good cut. Leonard Fournette with the touchdown.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are about
So it makes
to
it a
make
two-score
4
game.
straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
14-point lead. In the fourth quarter, they still have 5 minutes, about 5 minutes left.
Lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Well, I'll take a look after this game and see how bad that injury to Tony Pollard is. And I guess see what that means for us.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
There we go.
And he's
Tackle
able
him
to
at
get
the
this
21.
across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. New England
Overload
trying
seam
to play
3.
on offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and the way of doing it makes it that much harder.
Not much there
puts
for
more pressure on
Dak,
every
or
possession
for
you
Zeke.
now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Jones now looking to throw.
Micah's
on
been
second down.
quiet. There we go. Picked off. Bland, I think, has 3 interceptions this, and we're 4 games in. All right, let's go ahead and run this ball, close this game out.
Chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking
Good
lead.
breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
Didn't turn out that way at all.
9 rushes, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
For them to have a chance to win this one now.
Let's turn on shoe clock and halfback dive.
To keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball.
And we already have ball carrier on conservative, so Leonard Fournette's going to hold on to the ball a little bit better. Got 6 yards there, and just continue to try and pound the rock in and close this game.
Fournette running right.
There we go. Good block.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Inside handoff now to Fournette.
Got 2.
Push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds.
Let's
So the
do
clock
read
keeps
option.
rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown. It's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping
All right,
in. And all
halfback
you're
dive.
doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score and this game's over.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it
So
right
3rd
out
and
of the break
6.
with 1:57 to go in the ball
They
game.
have their timeouts, so let's try and let's do trail shake.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Hoping for Gallup.
Prescott.
Lewis across the middle, get over the line. There we go.
That's Lewis.
All right, so let's go to Derek Watt and try and get him another touchdown.
Just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They're really bunched up, but hopefully we can put it. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. They're going to play up. There we go. Ceedee with the touchdown. That should put it away. Immediate throw by Dak. Perfect play.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
Big play by Dak there. Good pass.
You're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
There we go.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England's offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be.
Oh, Jordan, you've been there for four plays. You've got to, like, intercept that ball.
They're going to have to sit in that film room
and our D tackle got injured, so hopefully that won't be too bad. Oh. 5 for 15, 51 yards, 2 interceptions. So we've held Mac, but I think we're on our backup second D tackle.
Now Jones on first down.
Oh,
He'll
dang.
find Juju
Found
Smith-Schuster.
Juju.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw again.
Good stop and bounds.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He's got this to his running back time on.
Not a great tackle there, but that's fine. Kept him in bounds. Got the ankle tackle. 38 seconds.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He's got all kinds of time.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
There we go.
It'll be intercepted.
Someone block him. Why didn't we block him better? But that's fine.
The Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
You out.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got
all right, Leonard, you're going to close this game out.
Chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game, but give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception.
Oh,
in the end
big
zone.
run. Oh, come on. You wanted to break that tackle. Do it again. Oh, that didn't work that time, but that's fine. Close the game out. 34-13, Dallas win.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination.
Let's take one more look around the league and see.
Pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish.
See who's on the trade block, and then we'll do.
Love the tenacity.
We'll close
Love
out
the way
the day.
They finished.
And our kicker gets an upgrade. We want kick power. And we can upgrade our coaches. XP for cornerbacks. XP for tight ends, XP for wide receivers. Defense coordinator talent costs 10% less, 10% talent pool refund replacing. Let's do tight ends. Alright, so let's jump out there. Let's see if there's anyone on the trade block before we head into San Francisco. Oh, let's check our injury report and see. Okay, DeMarcus Lawrence, turf toe, injured for 1 week, so that's fine. So we'll go into San Francisco without him. That's not great. Tony Pollard, dislocated knee, 3 weeks. Okay, so that's fine. Kenyon Drake, awesome. Injured, shoulder strain, 1 week. Okay, so that's fine. Godwin was already there. Vander Esch. Can I get him to return? Okay, so I can't. That's fine. Alright, so he's sort of just stuck. Alright, let's see if there's anyone on the IR. It's going to be a tough week this week with players injured. Trade center. Trade block. Don't need a quarterback. Elijah Mitchell. AJ Dillon. Tyler Algier. A lot of running backs on the block. Jameson Crowder. I don't, as much as I would like him, he's not better than what I have. No offensive line, really. 75, that's probably what I have. Kevin Givens. Don't think there's anything I really want. Let's take a look at who the Cardinals have. Since they're 0 for 4, let's see if there's anyone they'd be willing to trade away. Nothing there. We don't really need another backup or another wide receiver. Hollywood Brown, I don't think would be an upgrade. Trey McBride, no. Don't need a tackle. Don't need a guard. Don't need a center. Paris Johnson Jr., Carlos Dunlap. Not really an upgrade there. BJ Ohawahi. He's one of the... Marco Wilson, not really better than what I have. Jalen Thompson. Buda Baker would be interesting, but I don't know if I have enough to trade because he is a 91 overall. Who is my strong safety? John Curse. 32, 28, 29. So they're looking for a left guard. Don't really want to give up Smith. Let's do Norwell. Center. Do I put Ben Jones in at 34? We can do that. Offer that up. Not even close. Left end, who do we have? Fowler and Vin Curry. Right end, Micah Armstrong, Robert Quinn. And let's do can we do a 4th round pick? I don't know if they want that. Yeah, not even close. Could we do a next year 2nd round pick? Or next year 2nd? They need more. Okay, so let's do a 4th, a 2nd, a 4th. They're probably not going to be in shot. I don't think we're going to be able to get Boot Baker. Okay, I think it's going to wrap it up. I think right now we're probably at a place where we're okay. Who do we have? Who's even going to be our running back next week? Leonard Fournette, then Derek Watt is our backup because those guys are injured. Okay, so that's going to be interesting, but that is a Friday problem. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. We're off to a 4-0 start. Eagles are 4-0, so that means in a couple weeks it's going to be an interesting game for us. But that's a Friday problem also. I appreciate you hanging in. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, Jim Mixologist. I will be back on Friday. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.